welcome back to Drawing for Kids. To start off, let's go over what material you'll need. You need some Crayola markers, which you can use any color markers that you like. Next, you also need some paper. In addition to that, you'll need some black markers, such as Sharpies. Okay, so as I'm going along, I'll go step by step on how to draw this character, but I really like to invite you to add your own little twist to it to make it your own. There's no pressure to necessarily draw exactly what I have, but let's use that as a guidance to see what we can come up with. As always, remember to add in a little bit of your imagination to make it your own. You can do this drawing with your family and friends, and at the end of it, maybe check out how everybody's drawing turned out at the very end. Are you ready? So we're gonna get started. We're going to be starting off with this white piece of paper and also a black marker. For today's drawing, I'm going to be doing something from My Little Pony. In particular, guess which pony I'm doing? It's one of my favorite. It's actually going to be Pinkie Pie. Oh my gosh, who likes Pinkie Pie? She is so cute. Okay, so let's start with Pinkie Pie's hair. We're going to do these ears for her. There's her pointed ear, and you can see that I have a quarter of a circle right there, so that's her head, part of her head. So we have Pinkie Pie's top of her head so far. Now from here, I'm going to work on the rest of her head and also her hair on the top. So here I'm gonna do a round curve. That's gonna be the front of her head. And at the same time, I'm going to make sure that I have to draw in those big round eyes for Pinkie Pie. That's what makes her so cute. So here, I'm going to do the bottom of her chin. There's another round half circle there. And you can see I'm going to start adding in different parts of Pinkie Pie, and she'll be more recognizable as we go on. Okay, we're going to do some big round eyes like I mentioned. I love drawing eyes, especially these big sparkly eyes, which I love. So I'm going to add in some beautiful, beautiful eyelashes for her, and then 2 circles on the inside of her eye, because her eye just absolutely sparkles when she is just so happy and giddy when she's chatting and talking. I'm going to color in the rest of her eye with black marker, but of course you can choose to use a blue marker or different color eye for Pinkie Pie. I added in a smile for her as well, of course. If you like, you can have a different expression with her tongue sticking out or doing some really big smile with teeth, up to you. Here I'm going to start work on her fluffy hair. So I'm doing these half circles connected at the end. Of course, you can have some big half circles and small one, little curves. It almost looks like a cloud, right? So I'll attach it to the top of her forehead here. So that's a little fluff of hair, and her mane will go down the side of her head. You can see I'm just doing random, some big curves, some small curves, and that's Pinkie Pie's hair. So we're going to add some more eyelashes on the other side for her other eye, and now we're going to work on the rest of her body. So here's the front of her body, a little curve there, and then I'm going to do the bulge for the back. So there's the back for Pinkie Pie, and then her legs. So that's the first leg right there. So 2 lines connected on the bottom, and then there's a leg in the back. Let's do the other one as well. There's the rest of the body. Now the back leg will be a little bit different. It's going to have a little bit of a heel. There you go, and you connect the 2 lines. And then of course I have to draw the back leg as well. I'm going to have it poked out from the back there. There you go. So now Pinkie Pie, she's not exactly done yet. I still do have to do her luxuriously beautiful tail. So let's make it fluffy. Lots of curves and half circles kind of connected at the end here. And a little flick of hair at the bottom. There you go. So now I have Pinkie Pie for the most part. You can think about what you want for her special tattoo on the back. I put in a heart, but of course you can put in a party hat or a flower, anything you want. Here I'm just adding in some detail loops on her hair. So I'm hoping you enjoy drawing of Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony so far. I'm gonna add some eyelashes underneath there too. I think we're almost done and almost ready to start coloring in Pinkie Pie. Of course, your piece may look a little bit different. For your Pinkie Pie, she might be a little bit rounder, a little bit taller, a little wider, or maybe she has even bigger eyes than what I have for my Pinkie Pie, and that's perfectly fine. Now let's think about the story behind this drawing of our Pinkie Pie pony. For example, is she heading to a party? Is she making some baked goods for her friends? Is she going on a field trip? So those are ideas you can have to add in details on the background for your piece, because it's really nice that each of your piece will have a story to tell, and what makes it unique and special for you is that you'll be the one telling that story. Now I'm going to color her pink. I don't have a baby pink per se, but this is the closest thing I have. Of course, for you, you can color in any color you would like for your pony. It could be a green pony, it could be a blue pony, it could be a stripy pony as well. So use your imagination and do what makes your heart happy. At the same time, you can also do combinations where you can have like different color for her feet or her legs. And at the same time, I'm also thinking about what I want to color for her hair. Her hair is so fluffy and fun. There's so many possibilities. The other thing you can also think about is like accessories you want to add for your little pony. For example, are you going to add in a party hat, or perhaps she has a hairbrush stuck in her head because she was spending all morning brushing her hair and she didn't even notice because she was in such a rush to run to the party. So there's a hairbrush stuck in her head. Alternatively, she could be at a garden, so you can draw in some trees in the back. It could be apple trees because she really likes apples, maybe. Or you can draw in friends. Maybe she has a bird or a cat or like other types of friends that are hanging around with her. Now I'm going to color in the rest of her hair. Now, of course, you can choose different colors for the hair on the top of her head versus the hair on her mane, on her tail. So there's different options for you to consider to make it your own. After all, I think it's really nice when we all do a drawing together, but we don't look at each other's drawing until the very end and we share it. And then you can really enjoy the process of sharing, like, oh my gosh, it looks so different, even though we looked at the same thing, and how you kind of add little bits here and there to make it your own. And as always, if you like these types of drawing videos, I would love to know what kind of animal or character you would suggest drawing next. I am open to suggestions. Please leave your comments below and I will consider it for the next drawing. Perhaps you would like another pony from My Little Pony, or another cartoon or animal. The sky's the limit. I would love to hear from you. So here I'm just finishing coloring her hair. And yeah, make sure you color in all of the little nooks and crannies and white gaps so there's nothing left. This is actually quite hard to color because there's so many little space with all the curves of her hair. So just take your time and just enjoy the process. Of course, there is no pressure that your piece has to look exactly like mine. After all, everybody has different drawing style, and your style can be so different, which is perfectly fine. Just like how everybody likes different types of food, and that's normal, and that's okay. Everybody likes different flavors. That's what makes us unique. Here I'm just coloring the tail as well. Well, I think I'm almost wrapped up after I color in this tail. I'm just debating about if I want to add in some background for Pinkie Pie, this pony. What I would like to add on for her background, if she's heading to a party, heading to school, heading to a new adventure. Maybe she's trying out flying lessons for the first time. I'm not really sure, but I think that those are some really good ideas to consider now that I'm almost done with her hair. I'm gonna start coloring in her background. Of course, like I mentioned before, you can choose to color in her eyes a different color, but I think I'll start off by drawing some grass in here, because I think it'll be nice to walk on some green, fluffy, crispy grass for Pinkie Pie. Well, I might call it a day for now. Thank you so much for joining me on this video of drawing My Little Pony and Pinkie Pie. And until next time, I'll see you guys in another video. Stay safe and stay creative. And I'll say bye for now while I finish drawing in these two little flowers for her. Take care.